What's good with y'all? What's good? What's good? Now I want to get on here real quick, and I just want to talk about why, as a person, as a human, as a goal setter, as whatever you want to be, whoever you are, why you need to listen to yourself, bro. Do not listen to people who try to steer you off the path of your greatness, bro. We live in a society that is so predicated upon, and I say this in every single video, but we live in a society that's so predicated upon negativity and so predicated upon people trying to take you away from your goals, trying to take you away from your assets. And we live in a society where people don't want to listen to other people, bro. People do not want to listen to other people. As a man, as a woman, as whatever, you'll be on some positive shit, and the overwhelming majority of people who you try to put on game to, who you try to give your knowledge to, they'll call you a peacemaking ass nigga. They'll tell you that, the type of information that you have isn't important, that you're not important, that you're stupid, that you're this, you're that, because you're on some positive shit. And you know how backward that is as a society, and especially being melanated people? Don't listen to people who aren't in the place that you want to be, okay? A lot of the time, people will tell you or write a story for you out of their insecurities and their fears about the world. People will tell you, you have to go to college, you have to get a 9-to-5 job, you have to do this, you have to do this, you have to do this, you have to do that. All because they're scared of being in a position that they didn't want to be in. You gotta realize the success and happiness all comes from within. Shout out to my bro Vantu Cut, but I was watching one of his videos yesterday, and he was really spinning. He was talking about how he could live on a bench his whole entire fucking life, but he could still be happy, okay? And I feel as though this philosophy, everybody should embody, okay? Because success and happiness does not come from anything external, does not come from anything outside of you. Yes, money can buy pleasure, money can buy necessity, but money will never buy happiness, bro. Money can most definitely buy you pleasure. Like I've said many times, it's like a video game, okay? You can get a video game with the asset of money, right? But after a while, that video game stops giving you joy, and you're gonna want something new. Happiness is an everlasting, eternal feeling that you will always feel as long as you allow yourself to feel it. In my English class, where our next unit was argumentative essays, right? And as a class, we were looking at some topics that we could potentially be debating. And for the next 2 periods, we debated a numerous amount of topics. One such topic was, does money buy you happiness? And everybody, damn near everybody in the class, except for me, said, yes, money buys you happiness. And I looked at these niggas so backward, bro. Why? Because, bro, money does not buy you happiness, bro. Money can add to the foundation of your happiness, of your internal bliss, into your internal joy, but it cannot buy you happiness, bro. And a lot of the points that they were making, they were telling me was, oh, what if someone has cancer? What if someone has this or that? And money is the means to cure them. Bro, niggas can have cancer and still be fucking happy, okay? It's all about the principles of your mind. And that's the problem. Most people, and not anybody in my class necessarily, but most people are so rigid and closed mind that people can't even conceptualize the idea of them potentially being wrong or having someone else's insight. This is why it's so important that you listen to other people with your heart as opposed to your ears. Because a lot of the time, when we listen to people with our ears, things go under the radar. They get lost in translation. But when you listen to your heart, bro, when you love and listen to other people through your heart, nothing will ever go unnoticed, bro. I may not necessarily agree with what you're saying, but I feel you. I feel your passion. I feel your heart radiating, and I get the message. I understand you. I understand you. I don't have to necessarily respect it. I don't have to necessarily listen to it, I'm sorry. But I will respect it because I respect you, because I love you. For example, today I went to the bathroom and niggas was talking about sex, just random nigga teenage shit, right? Now, I was telling this nigga was talking about how he couldn't even be celibate for a week. And I told him, I'm like, bro, I've been celibate for like 3 months at one point. Multiple 3-4 month streaks and things like that. And this nigga was like, oh, you get no ass. And it wasn't personal. I didn't take it personally. It really didn't. But it really went as far to show me that, especially not only as men, as melanated men in America at that, this is why we will never get anywhere. Because our mentality is so weak-minded and immature. For some reason, in his mind, he thought that he was more masculine than me. And he thought that what he could penetrate through my walls of defense because he gets ass. When little did he fucking know semen retention or just celibacy is the way that people, that's how you get the ass. I'm sorry. I find myself being very passionate about certain topics, such as, the health and wellness of not only my people, but just civilization as a whole. We have to realize that nothing external can feed into who we are internally. You cannot look outside of yourself for God, okay? The problem with people is that the moment people fell from grace is the moment that we started disconnecting ourselves from our Creator. Okay, as humans, we are the highest extent of God's creation, of the universe's creation. And as soon as we started to disassociate ourselves and look for ourselves outside of ourselves, that's exactly when we fell out of heaven and into hell. We started looking at money. We started looking at bitches. We started looking at music. We started looking at clothes. We started looking at everything outside of ourselves to make us happy. And we wonder why people in America get shot, get killed, why nobody takes it seriously, why we don't take ourselves seriously, and so much more. People will try to deviate you from your path. And I cannot stress this enough, okay? Think of life, as I've said so many times in this channel, think of life as one big emotional test, okay? Life tests your emotional intelligence all the time. And if you're not emotionally intelligent enough to overcome the situations and the battles and the challenges, not problems, but the challenges of every day, you're going to constantly be faced with the same challenges until you learn it internally, until you learn it with love, until you learn it within your heart. Think about it like this, bro. You will never, and I repeat this, never, right hand to God, you will never see a success story or for somebody who won a lottery ticket. I'm going to say that one more time, bro. You are never, ever going to see a man who has a success story off of them winning a lottery ticket. A fire can burn all of your material wealth and value. What are you left with? The problem with people is that they place their values into shit outside of themselves. Okay, little did they realize in order to manifest external success, they must have it internally. How? How do you do this? By being within your ideal internal reality. Because whatever's inside is going to come outside. Even if we look at the process of giving birth, what's inside the baby? It manifests itself inside the womb and exerts outside of the womb. Whatever comes internally will manifest externally eventually. It's that simple. If I'm healthy internally, if my mindset is healthy, I'm going to manifest healthy situations. It's the simple law of aerodynamics. Whatever you give out is going to come back to you tenfold. This is why you got to call in people into your life who are on the same type of timing as you, okay? You have to manifest people who see the vision, who tell the vision, who shit the vision, who sleep the vision, who think about the vision, who draw the vision, who writes the vision, everything. Okay, don't manifest people into your life. And it all starts from within, bro. Because in order for you to manifest people who are on that same type of timing, you got to be on that timing yourself. Okay, if your mind is so heavily fixated on, doing low vibrational tactics and doing low vibrational endeavors, then those are the type of people that are going to come into your life. And I've seen it firsthand. I've experienced it firsthand at some point or another. You know what they say, 2 minds are greater than 1. And once you can build an alliance of people, once you have built that alliance within yourself, first of all, then you will be able to build an alliance of people who are on the same type of timing as you. And it's so important that you get your mind straight so that other people can get their mind straight. People are waiting to see how you treat yourself so they know how to treat you. Treat yourself with love, kindness, respect. Have some respect for yourself. Just know that all the value, everything that you will ever need, you have been equipped with since birth. Your flesh does not care about money. Your flesh does not care about how many bitches you fucked. All your flesh and your soul cares about is your heart. That's it. That's it. Your flesh cares about all that. I'm sorry. Your flesh cares about all of that. Your soul, your etheric extension, your consciousness, your everything, whatever you want to call it, God doesn't care. God does not care. Does not care at all. The only reason why you care is because this is where you place your values at. And once you stop placing your values into shit outside of yourself that isn't conducive to your success it will have no authority, it will have no power, and it'll fade away. It's gone. I apologize if I got a little bit passionate in this video. I just be thinking, you know what I'm saying? But with that being said, I love myself through you. It's a piece of black obsidian right here. Have a beautiful, blessed, productive, and successful day. Peace.